Let my people know I'm live. Turn it down a little bit, Marvin, please. You don't mind. Can you pump that down? I'm not on TikTok. Just a little bit, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Just a little bit, I said, not all the way off. I'm gonna get ready to do what I gotta do. I'm gonna see if I get some traction. If not, I'm gonna go on over to TikTok. I'm gonna call Willie back. Mm. Hey nephew. All right, on TikTok, not TikTok, but on YouTube. I'm gonna see if people come up over here. If not, I'm gonna go on and do TikTok. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I don't see nobody. Okay, they're not showing their comments. I can't see it. It's got something in my way. Talking about welcome to remember to guard your privacy and abide by your community guidelines, but it's not showing me their comments. I don't want no green screen. Take that green screen off. It's not, let me see. There they go. I see them on here now. I see Linda Calabra. I see Tab Iverson, Ruby Violes, Kathy Baker, Stacy Green, Gear, Janice Givens. That's what I see. Say 49 now. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this cake and do some more stuff and put these groceries up and talk to them and tell them what's going on. What you doing? Why aren't you over there in my old neck of the woods? Oh, okay. I hope it ain't nobody I know done passed. Quit trying to be so serious. I'm just sending you. I'll be sending you something today. So you gonna have to pull to the side of the road. Okay, good then. All right, love you, bye. That's my baby Willie. Y'all get on in here with y'all little ESD sales. Y'all miss me over there. This is for my old schoolers that don't do TikTok. Yeah, out on YouTube, and we finna do some stuff over here. First of all, I'm finna I had to eat the rest of the cereal Avery didn't eat. Have not, waste not, want not, and I'm finna make them a pizza. They're at Easter practice. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Avery needs someone to do her hair for Easter. The girl that I normally do her hair, she didn't ever check her messages. And then said, oh, I never saw your message. No, you never checked your message. Because as soon as you check my text, you saw 2 weeks ago, I tried to make Avery a hair appointment. But see, I don't roll like that because I did hair for 30 plus years. I know I don't look but 30. But The way people do business now is different. So, Eddie, you gonna have to come give me a hug and a kiss before you go, because when you get back, you be exhausted. I don't even get no playtime.
What did you do with her? What did they do?
I don't know. I told you, if Nuke and Avery destroy our whole house.
What did she do with her clothes? I told her not to bring her clothes.
That's why I know, so they could be washed up.
What she do?
Is anybody in here? If you in here, it's not showing that you in here because you're not sharing. Sharing is caring. I should have at least 100 people over here. The Madre, they probably don't need the money. That's how people do now. Who don't need them? Well, no, it's how they run business. A lot of these places now want you to pay them up front.
Oh, I know what that is.
And stuff like that. And a lot of these people now don't want to work like how we worked when we did hair. When I did hair. So I'm gonna shift this card and make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for me. And so we're gonna wrap this cake that somebody won on YouTube last night. And I'm gonna start putting these groceries up and prep to I got these when I was in Texas at a store at a Cato's out there last May. My birthday, I would not be on Facebook for my birthday. I will be everywhere else but Facebook, but I will put my Cash App up and wish myself a happy birthday. If you want to give me something, give me something. It's because I can't go live over there until May 9th. They went on my personal Facebook page, and they found a picture and said it was copyright. What picture? I have no idea. I never post on my personal page. So the only thing I can think of, June of 2026 would have been my reunion. But remember, it was so many people posting the same pictures. How you know it's copyright? If I got it on my phone, I don't know what you're talking about. So that was to basically paralyze every one of my pages under my name. So in other words, I don't know how far they'll go back. They may go back to 2008 when I wasn't a content creator and find something. Because we share each other's videos. So needless to say, y'all know they no longer they were the first ones to lead with DEI. So needless to say, I'm not scared, surprised, or shocked because, baby, they did me a favor. For some of y'all that don't know, last night I hit 10,000 on TikTok. I am 15,000 people away. Or maybe it's 12,000 people away from the 11,000 views that I need. Yeah, they went back to Madre. So I have no idea what picture it was. They didn't even show it to me. That's why I don't believe they found one. But they did me a favor because, honey, I'm over there and I love it. I love TikTok right now so much. Facebook is a burden to me. I don't like it no more. I go for my old people over there. I think the juice of it is over. Because with all these young people doing their thing and showing you new ways, I wish he checked before he keep trying to call me. He messes up my videos. I have to block him. It's somebody I have to be paid. So I'm over here for my people that don't TikTok, right? That's why I came on live today. I will be doing y'all little Black History fact thing over here. Let me get my oven set. And I don't like it no more. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I done learned something that's more excitable. I enjoy it. And whether you understand it or not, I'm gonna show you the cake that I'm finna send off. I don't like it no more. I baked this one last night. I baked a dense cake. Very dense. Settled real good. Flipped it off his stomach. Now I'm finna wrap it. Yeah, I know you don't have TikTok. That's why I came over here. But you know what? Some people ain't gonna shift, and I'm not gonna keep shifting my life, because there's some people on Facebook so stubborn. They can come to YouTube. They don't want to come to YouTube. The Madre, don't start with Willie. Leave Willie alone. That's why you blocked on his page right now. Because every time you see him, you got something to say. He ain't being childish. He ain't done nothing. Leave him alone. That's why you can't. I can tell you this much: the Madre don't do TikTok like that. The Madre ain't no giver. You gotta worry about him being over there too long. Don't worry with the Madre. You keep asking for it, and you're gonna get what you asked for now. So this was a winner last night. Norma Hampton won this, and she lives in Georgia somewhere. I didn't know it till I saw her address. So she just lives over the hill somewhere in Georgia. So we're going to get this to her ASAP. Right? Y'all been doing all right? If y'all, Mama's Comfort Cooking on TikTok. So this is press and seal, and even when I press and seal, I'm gonna wrap with saran wrap. And this is for my supporters, right? Because people do support and they deserve to be blessed. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna be baking again today, and I gotta make a pizza for the kids. So even after I press and seal, I do still use saran wrap. I wrap my cakes real good, like you should now. Yeah, it's a big cake. It's a dense cake. It took an hour and 25 minutes on this particular cake, and it's heavy. It is. So I also wrap it real good. So it's seal pressed and saran wrap. Hey, Mother Ruby Cross. I love your recipes. Use them. I thank you, Valencia. Make sure y'all share me. So now I'll take this and bubble wrap it and put it in the mail. And that was from last night's bake on TikTok. We had a good time on TikTok last night. Now I'm finna help. Y'all gonna have to stick around here. Talk to me. We're gonna put up some groceries. Any questions anybody got for me? Honey, when you ain't got but this many people in here, you can ask away. Miss Tracy, big cake. I want to buy one. Okay, Ruby Woods, you can buy one. You just got to let me know when you want it, and then I can tell you how much, and that way I know where it's going to. I often tell people when you inquire, go to mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. Tell me what you want. I'm also finna box up some sweets. Tell me what you want. I got some lemon squares and brownies available now. And I'm baking some cakes. I'm keeping the red velvet for Easter Sunday, which is next week. Um, uh, today, I'm gonna make some strawberry cream cheese. But what I'm not gonna do this time, I'm not putting crumbles on top. If I do that and the icing, I'm gonna put it in a different container. The weather is getting hot. It won't do nothing but melt. You'll say your cake got wet. You'll say your cake failed. And you'll say your cake wasn't no good. So I'm just looking at what I gotta do. Mama's Comfort Cooking at gmail.com. Give me your address and your phone number. Thank you. I miss seeing you in our American history. I'm finna give you a lesson right now. I'm finna give you one right as we speak. That's a good one. Kind of talked about it a little bit on TikTok. Y'all gonna help me put these groceries up so I can get ready to do my TikTok too. So today we're gonna be baking. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. We're gonna be baking, but we're also gonna make some y'all, I found this so cute. I cover my cakes up and cover different stuff up with them. All right. I wish I would have got both of them. My husband told me to just get one, but I wish I would have got both of these. And I found it at Ross for $5.99. They used to be $8. I love Ross department store. How to keep a ham while, hold on, let me block this person if he's trying to be smart. Oh, they blocked their sales. Okay. I like this. And I wish I would have got both of them for real. Because of just the fact that when you having stuff at your house, these things right here, you can cover up that macaroni and cheese. If you can cover up whatever you need to cover up that need to cool off without anything getting on your food. I like that. But I let my husband convince me to get one, and I wish I would have got more than one. See, I can for certain tell you these ain't the panties of the day. All right, but at least they up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me turn the camera. See, I wish I would have got two, but I can't do nothing about it. So I'm gonna put these groceries up and everything. Hey, 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 hey. Come on in my kitchen. Come on in my kitchen. You know that I'm cooking. I'm baking it from scratch, and I'm giving you all my recipes in my kitchen. Keeping a ham from drying out while baking. Ham don't dry out while it's baking. Ham dry out when you bake it too long. Yeah. You baking your ham too long. Yeah. I don't care what you put on it, you baking it too long. It's a ham. You can get you a thermometer and you can stick it in your ham. You got to know the temperature in which that weight of that ham is done. We cook stuff way too long. That ham is not supposed to look all the way brown around them edges. You done overcooked it and it's dry. Right? So in other words, you can season it. You can put your brown sugar in there. You can put your Coca-Cola mix in there, your pineapple mix, stick the pineapples on top. But you got to know the internal temperature to which that ham that you just weighed in at, I don't know how much weight, how long it's going to take for it to be considered done. If you pay any close attention at honey baked ham and any of those other places, that ham bone is not dry. We cook stuff too long. We cook asparagus too long. Asparagus is not supposed to just be limped all the way over and friddle and riddle and dried up and crumb. So we just overly cook our food. We cook all the vitamins and the life out of it. So what you need to do is, since you don't look at the weight of your ham when you buy at Valencia, how you season it is how you season it. Look at the weight. Go put it in Google. Ask the question, how long you supposed to cook a ham that weighs 3.9 ounces? It'll tell you. Get you a little thermostat. Stick it in that ham. Check that ham in about 45 minutes and look at that gauge. And if that gauge where it's supposed to be, that ham is done. It may only take 45 minutes. It may not take an hour. Everything ain't put a ham in the oven for an hour, because that ham may not be that big. Okay. And I know I saw your thumbs up, but I just want to make sure you understood what I was saying, because I didn't want you to think I was kind of like being rude. We do, Demadre. We do cook our vegetables too long. Sometimes they don't cook theirs long enough. It's what you're used to. This is what I've learned when I'm cooking for white people, is that they like a crunchy vegetable. That's why last week when I did that for the school, I sauteed those collard greens and the cabbage, and they loved it because they had a crunch to it. We're not used to that. Our grandparents would add water in that cabbage, even though cabbage make water. They'll boil them mushy, just depending on where you grew up. Some people like mushy cabbage. I can eat them mushy. I grew up that way. But I kind of like mine just on the fried side. Yeah, you really supposed to blanch certain vegetables. It don't even take 5 minutes to steam broccoli. Some people boil and season their water. They put their green beans in there for 5 minutes. They blanch them, they take them out, put them in cold water, and keep them crisp. You just got to know who you cooking for. Because we cook canned green beans like they real green beans. Canned green beans are already been cooked. You just gonna basically season them up and cook them just a little bit. We cook them things like we popped them like snap peas. You don't like the fresh taste of it, you just because you're not used to it. That's no different than if I make a vegetable salad and I use fresh popped green beans that's been pickled. I use some asparagus. You don't have to cook them. It's the way I season them, and then you put them in there. And broccoli and all of that. You don't have to cook none of that. You incorporate it into your salad. It's actually good. But anyway, I'm gonna put this cake in the freezer and go from there. Yeah. I done made up my mind. I'm not gonna fall out with nobody. Just because I teach American history, you fall out with me. I ain't falling out with nothing in this world. This tangible stuff and intangible stuff, it does not mean nothing. Because I can't take not even these earrings that's popping with this shirt or this necklace. I can't take nothing with me when I leave him. I'm just enjoying life as I pass along the way. Y'all know the song. If I can help someone as I pass along the way, then my living shall not be in vain. I don't have time. Time is built on swift transitions. And every day, it's something new going on. Every day you watch that news, it's something to make us mad. Every day, America shows that we ain't got it together. And they laughing in our face. Y'all remember when I said for the last 3 years, they playing with us in our face? I told y'all. I kept saying it over and over. I don't know why we got to put our hand. I remember my grandma said, y'all don't believe it's hot till you put your hand to the fire and get burnt. You don't believe this until this happens. You don't believe that until that happens. Them old folks had the best sayings and they wasn't lying. They wasn't lying. They wasn't lying. The Bible tell you not to put fire to your bosom. So, but we do. We don't believe nothing. We will believe anything. I told you, quit spending your money where people don't want you to spend it. I told y'all how them Jewish people keep their money on their side of town. No, we still want to run on the other side of town. Y'all don't believe nothing nobody tell y'all till your feelings get hurt. We finna empty these groceries. So there's a story, and it's a true fact. It's about a lady that pretended that she was a man. American history. Y'all ever heard of the Buffalo Soldiers? Y'all ever heard of the Buffalo Soldiers? Yeah, I gotta get all my groceries out so I can get ready to start cooking. Well, there was a man named William Caffey from Kentucky. I'm sorry. Did I say that right? There was a lady named Kathy Williams from Kentucky. And Kathy Williams wanted to go in the military. And they didn't let women in the military. So Kathy Williams enlisted. And I guess you say, Tracy, how in the world can a lady enlist in 1835 in the military? Because she was the first lady. She was the first lady to go in the military as a trainee. She went in there. She reversed her name. Her mama gave her a boy name. Her name was Kathy Williams. When she enlisted in the military, she went in under William Caffey. She strapped these babies down. Yes, she did now. And she went and fought right beside the 38th Infantry of black people called the Buffalo Soldiers. She was right there in Vicksburg, Virginia, the bloodiest civil rights war, civil war that took place that changed the Civil War. A woman. She went and she marched for 24 months. That's 2 years. Over 1,000 miles. And they didn't know it was a girl. Messed around and got sick with the smallpox. And ended up, a doctor come back and told them, this is not a man that's marching with y'all. This is a woman. Well, y'all know our government don't like to be wrong. They hid it. They erased it. They discharged her. Well, she tried to get some of her money, because she needed some retirement pension money. They denied her. Y'all, there's nothing that a woman can't do. They denied this lady until 1950, was it 1952 or 57? What year was it? 1952. This historian like me came across her story. Her name was Dr. Linda Grant DePaul. They had debunked this story as though she never was with the 38th U.S. Infantry and that she wasn't fighting right beside them in that Vicksburg War that turned the civil rights. Well, y'all, I want y'all to know this lady passed away. I'm sure you know by now. And she was in an unmarked grave up until 2016. A lot of good people that we hear about, we see about, from the lady that we know as Angie Mama, they were all in unmarked graves. People can take your life and unmark it. So we're gonna make some. This is what I use when I make strawberry cakes. All right, and they debunker anything that they don't want you to find out. Women have been great. Women have been a part of the making of America since America was made. Behind every man is a great woman. I remember it used to be a song called "What If God Was One of Us?" Well, He is. He is. You are in His image and after His likeness. That's why He knows you better. God is speaking and ain't nobody listening. She was in an unmarked grave until 2016. Tombs of the Unknown. Well, I've never read that one to my Dre. But to this day, Jesus is in an unmarked grave. We know He borrowed somebody else's tomb. So therefore, He don't have a head on. But don't you know, if God wants your story to be told, it's going to be told. Somebody going to stumble across your story, and they're going to tell it. If God wants you to be seen, you're going to be seen. What they did on Facebook was try to stop me. I'm not crazy. From teaching Black history. They couldn't find nothing wrong. It's American history. So they crippled all my pages for 30 days. But that's not going to silence me. Because the Lord made a way of escape. And the Lord said, I'm going to provide at another place. Y'all have to understand, in the Bible, everywhere they went, God provided. So last night, He provided on TikTok. I hit 10,000. Only got 15,000 more views. But they went to my personal page that I don't know. And they had to go all the way back and find a picture. I don't make money on my personal page. So how you copyright me? I don't make money on my personal page. I didn't turn my personal page into a business page. What they did was they said, well, we can't find no wrong. Because you can teach American Lit. We can't find no wrong. So let's go find a picture. Somebody else's picture she might have shared. And we're going to copyright her on it. For 30 days, we'll silence her. And then it said, you're not following your community guidelines. But I'm confused. I am following them. You just went and found a picture. So that meant I couldn't go to Bible study. That means I can't do my cooking, my motivational, nothing. They said, let's just cripple her on all her pages. But I'm here to tell you, and this is coming out of my mouth, that particular app is going to fall. It's going down. It's going to go down so quick and so drastic. I'm looking for it to shift and lose so much stock that we hear about it before next year. And people are going to eventually just drift away from it. That's what typically happens. This is one of your oldest apps. This is Google. Google Maps. This is Google. That one's going to go away just like MySpace, the one he bought that he didn't do nothing with. And I keep telling y'all over and over, y'all people that think y'all just, that look at somebody as y'all savior, y'all saving grace. God ain't gonna have no other God. I told you a long time ago that it's the crook. I don't know what you're talking about, Monique. I don't know what you told me a long time ago. I'm not going to leave my people that want to know the truth out. See, teachers are already being disturbed. They're taking away teachers' funding that they need. Oh, well, I mean, we all know that, Monique. Taking away teachers' fundings that they can go and use to better improve our teachers. Do you know America is real low when other countries, children automatically learn English and speak their language? So to debunk and take away from teachers getting continual education, that's hurting our kids. You know the song, right? You know the song. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. We finna cook. Let her cook. And I wanted to come on here so that I could spend some time with my people that don't do TikTok. They can't stop me. And they not gonna stop me. Because then I'll be going to court for somebody doing injustice toward me. Because if you allow everybody, community standards tell us not to curse, and we ain't supposed to be doing it. When I turn on my Facebook, I see naked people. I see a lot of things that I don't wish to see. And if it requires that I got to stay tied up in court, I stay tied up in court. Because what you're not going to do, I'll get a lawyer. Because what you're not going to do is mess with my freedom of speech. And when I tell a lie, then you can get me. But so far, I haven't told a lie. Everything I've said has come to pass. That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem. So many times people silence us when we speak truth. Nobody wants an educated in. Just hush your mouth like that girl did on Color Purple when Sophia told her, we pumping gas. We'll be on by our way. You still want to keep messing with somebody's kids and asking them, do y'all want to be my maid? She saw herself greater than, I put this in my strawberry cakes. She saw herself greater than her kids being a maid. She didn't want her kids to be a maid. She didn't want you to bother her kids. Soon as we get out this kitchen and us's show people that you have knowledge, now you want to start messing. So it was good you let it slide for the month of February. But after the month of February, you didn't want me to say nothing. It's 365. As long as I'm walking, it's 365. As long as the truth got to be taught to our kids through us, it's 365. You give us the shortest month, and now you're trying to take away Martin Luther King's holiday. But I told y'all we wasn't that together. I told y'all we wasn't strong. You can let 3 people, and they falling out with each other. I told you they was going to. You can let 3 people mess up everything we had going on. 3. Just 3 people. That's all this done took is 3 people to come in and take us back 61, 62 years. Let me get this in the freezer. So, when I tell y'all, it's bigger than what we think it is. It is. Y'all, my birthday, I won't be on Facebook. So on my birthday, I'll post my Cash App. And if you want to give me something, you feel free to use it. And if you don't hinder those that want to give me something. My birthday comes around like y'all's once a year. And yes, he's trying to, if he can remove history, close the museums, then he does not have to do reparations. With all these people now going and doing Ancestry.com, a lot of them can prove that they're entitled to reparations. He's worried about every single penny, but he ain't worried about who we giving the money to. Why are you debunking teachers and not letting them go and get higher educations and do their and to take their classes and their resources? You get mad at people because stock is falling for Muskie. Muskie has never founded anything. He bought into things. He didn't create. He's not the founder of that Tesla. But y'all having rampages and fussing and fighting over money. Not how it's affecting the people. Over vets that have served our country. And you got people that find nothing wrong with it. Because who doing it? I love you too, Ranzu. You know I do. I'm doing the best I can. So today, I'm going to make the kids a pizza. And I'm going to do it on TikTok too. And I have the ingredients that I'm going to set up here. And I've got to make some cakes. And I'm taking my time because they are in practice. So when they get back, they can have something to eat because it just takes too much to eat out. I don't have a salad for them. And I don't have no french fries because I forgot the french fries. Mine is going to be black olives, mushrooms, onions, Italian sausage and ground beef, pepperoni. Mine going to be loaded. I want y'all to hear me good. I can't walk y'all all the way around here. So give me a minute to walk over here, and I'll be right back. Give Give me a minute now. Because it's raining, so my body is a little stiff. But I'm going to come back and get y'all. Hold on one sec. Hold on one second. Please, ma'am, please, sir, ma'am, sir. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. The devil is a liar. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on my way back. I'm on my way up. I have not tried these drinks my mama had me buy yet. I'm gonna put some. It's a thing I want my husband to get me for my birthday. That's gonna fit right here in this corner. That way my drinks don't have to stay on the floor. I'll put one of these in a refrigerator. Oh Lord Jesus. I'm on my way back. I can't touch y'all all the way around. Whew-wee. Y'all don't believe me? Look at all this stuff I'm trying to put up. I told y'all I had a lot to do in here. It's so hard to tote 2 phones. Look, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking out all the stuff. I'm removing all the stuff. I'm taking out everything to get ready to cook. And y'all helping me out. But I'm going to talk to y'all real quick. Make sure y'all share me. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I love everybody. Love covers a multitude. But I'm hurting today because it's rainy and it turned back cold. So it's got me stiff, right? That's a part of a nerve damage. Let me tell you something about a nerve. You have the nerve to say somebody get on your nerves. A nerve retracts your muscle. Your muscle can't stretch. You're looking at a woman that hurts all the time. But I can't give into the bed. I get up saying, Lord, help me. I get up saying, give me strength. 2 hours I prepare for Black History. Am I enjoying a little bit of a break? I am. I was getting ready to press my way to do Bible study. I say all things work together. Soon as the last few days that I didn't have to exalt myself trying to be on 3 different apps, I knocked that 10,000 out. I was blessing someone and didn't even know God had blessed me. Y'all, last night was amazing. Every day has been amazing. And my people over there do what they can when they can. And some of y'all stepped up. Some of y'all ain't gonna never do nothing for nobody. We all know that. We all privately know that. Some of y'all wait for gifts, and that's it. But let me tell you something. How can I not be a blessing when I went to the P.O. box and a brand new mixer was sitting over there? Somebody said they missed the deadline to turn it in to get their money back, so they thought of me. How good it is for somebody to think of you. It ain't always what you do. You can think of me. If you want to help Tracy out and you ain't got no money, you can't do no, what these things called, super chats. Can you pray for me? And let me tell you something. The people that helped me on TikTok, Mother Linda Calabro, Jean P. Conley, I would not let them gift me nowhere else because they already gifted me somewhere. But you all that's going to get this over here, or you all that's from Facebook, they have something called super chats. You can look and send 50 cents, $1. But I'm not going to let them, I'm not going to over exhort my people. But take care of you first. And I told y'all, I'm a crybaby. But I told y'all we was going to have to live together. And my feelings get hurt very easy. I had a lot of white people that I thought loved me turn against me. They left. They quit commenting. They quit watching. You don't hear me call their name out. And it ain't because they so busy. As my pastor said, didn't nobody send me no email that they was sick, that they needed prayer, or that they were so busy. But they don't find nothing wrong with people in general. That's white people and black people, people of color getting oppressed. People, not color. They don't have no problem with us middle class people, with people that's on Social Security and on disability being oppressed. So they left my page. Yes, I am a crybaby. Jelly Roll. Because I thought I was building a family. But what I have to understand is God lets the wheat and the tare grow up together. And he do the separating. So I have to accept what God allowed. And I am. I'm not like God though. You can't come back and sit at my table. You can't eat with me. I don't care if you come over there and speak. You can speak to whoever you want to individually. You don't have to say nothing to me. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. You know how God gonna say, depart from me? I know you're not. I don't know. Don't come on another app speaking or nothing because I recognize you. I got a keen sense of memory. All because so many people just don't want to go back. And you don't have no problem with it. And you call yourself a Christian. That's why you call yourself one. Because if you had the character of God, he delivered his people. But how many of y'all remember I told y'all in 2023 we was in bondage, we didn't know it. How many of y'all remember I told y'all in 2023 I could not stop teaching? In 2023 and 2024 I kept on going back to the book of Daniel. How many of y'all remember in Bible study we kept going back over and over, Rosemary? I said, Rosemary, I don't know why I can't get out the book of Daniel, and I cannot quit talking about Joseph being in bondage, sold into slavery. I said it so much to where I said, Lord, they're going to think that's all I can teach on. I said, but this is where the God keep taking me back. This is where God keep taking me back. And I said, we in bondage. We are in captivity. And then I said, we were in war and we didn't even know it. Let's open this tomato sauce and doctor it up. I kept saying it so much to where sometimes you can say stuff so much, you think you're losing something. Like, you think you're losing your upstairs. Because I kept saying it, and I kept saying it. So we in bondage. We just don't know it. So, now we know it. Now what we going to do about it? Well, it's an old song that just used to say, I'm going to keep on praying. I'm gonna keep on praying every day. I got my hand in a winding chain. Every day I'm trusting in my Jesus' name. I can tell the world heaven is my aim if I just keep on praying. That's an old song. Joe, he was a sick man. He lost every little thing he had. His wife told him, you ought to curse God. He said, woman, you must be going mad. I tell you, I'm going gonna keep on praying. I'm gonna keep on praying every day. I got my hand in a winding chain. Every day I'm trusting in my Jesus' name. I can tell the world heaven is my aim if I just keep on praying. I'm gonna get ready to go to TikTok. You don't stop. Rock it on. Somebody scream. Break down. I'm gonna hook my thing up to TikTok. Yes, we gotta keep pressing our way. And love people that don't love you. Don't you change places. Whatever you do, Miss Celie. Please, Miss Celie, don't change places. Don't you change places. You don't let nobody steal your joy, and you don't let them shift you from being who God said you could be and who you were. You are what you decree. You are a child of God. You are somebody. You are fearfully and you are wonderfully made. God don't make no jump. God don't start no jump. God loves us how? Just the way we are. Just the way we are. So we don't have to let nobody take from us. I'm the same person. When I tell you I'm the same person, I'm the same person. I'm that same person. I'm the same person. The problem is you wasn't who you said you were. You only liked me for what I could do for entertainment purposes. But to care about my well-being, I'm gonna go to TikTok and cook. They bless me over there. They help me over there. And y'all love me over here too. But we got to do better. And we got to trust that God gonna see us through. Now, I'm torn between. I don't need to be trying to handle two telephones. I was gonna cook over here today, but I can't handle two telephones today because I'm hurting. It's too much for me to try to handle two phones. I wish I had somebody to record me today because I would be cooking over here too. But I can't. I can't today. I'm gonna get in here real quick and do this pizza, and hope tomorrow I'll feel better than I do today. I'm hurting, and I just got off of steroids, but it just turned cold. My husband don't feel good. The pollen is wearing us out, so I'm sorry that I can't do both. But I promise I'm gonna come back probably tomorrow or the next day when I make the strawberry cake. We can do it over here because it won't require so much movement. Both phones, the way I feel, trying to cook and put pizzas together, it's hard. So I love y'all. Look up her name was Kathy Williams, and she went in as William Kathy. We're going to do our history moments over here, and we're going to cook. So I'll be back. Thank you for the amount of people I had come over here today. If I could handle it, I would do both of them. I just can't handle it. The way I feel, I can't handle one, really. But I'm not gonna go back out and buy no more groceries because I'm tired of I'm gonna show y'all what I got on today. You know, I'm gonna treat y'all right now. Tubes, I'm gonna treat you right, too. I don't even know, you know how normally I be on TikTok like, come on, let's move. Come on, let's do it. Do it. Do it to satisfy whatever it is. Let's do it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is how I feel today. Ooh. I can't even get my, I can't even get my, I can't even, I can't, you know. But I got on these pants, you know, I'm shooting and booting and dropping on the beat, though. You know, I've been trying. Yes, it's that foul. You know I miss Linda Collab. So, I need to be purging some stuff. Baby, I'm hurt, Miss Kathy Baker. And I got to do TikTok because I got to get 15,000 more to be fully in the monetization. They told me I'm almost there. You 88,000 and you need 12,000 more. And if I can get 6,000 on a video today on views and 6,000 tomorrow, I will be in full content creator. What can I do now? TikTok shop. I can sell anything I want over there now. And guess what I'm going to sell? A slushy machine because I want one. I done talked about this slushy machine. I want it for the summer. I was going to go on vacation, but the cost of vacation is so expensive. I put this thing that ain't working up in my attic, up in my ceiling. And the people that put it in don't know how to make it work. So I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm finna drop it on the beat. And we're going to make this pizza. Now, if y'all see me disappear off here, I'm going to take some medicine. Because I feel like a robot on my left side in my hip. But I'm going to get this started. I think I'm going to set it up. Y'all know that thing I used yesterday? That circle thing, that's what I'm going to cook this ground beef and everything in. Yeah. And then I'm going to take my sauce and doctor it up. So you install something. Yeah, it's up in my attic, but they don't know how to make it work because I'll show it to you. How do I do it? Oh, I'm gonna do it this way. You see that new thing up in my ad, hold on, the light is blocking it. Because this camera ain't no good. So right here, I got this new device put in. It's supposed to be heat and air. They can't even get the remote control. It's big between my beams, but they can't get the remote control to work. I don't understand it. Drop it on the beat, yo. But I'm gonna show y'all this real quick because I went to look to order me another one. Now they don't have it shaped just like this, but they do have some. This little thing right here is what I'm gonna cook in. So I'm gonna use this top with it so I don't have to move around a lot. So y'all can help me prep today. So we're gonna use top with already. So we're gonna use top with. This is what we're gonna cook with. This little thing, it you can fry in it, boil in it, it bubbles. It's not no crock pot. It get hotter than a crock pot. And I boil pinto beans in it and everything. I wish when they had them rounded like this one that I would have got me 2 of them. But they do have another one in stock. It ain't quite made just like this one. But still, you take the whole thing in the middle of it, it'll lift out. And it's really nice. Did they put batteries in it? Oh, no, it's on their end. It's not on our end. They ain't even never turned it on yet. Because the remote that they came out here to turn it on with, it didn't work. I paid them $9,000 to put this in. So it was either I'm going to go on vacation for 1 week, or I'm on $9,000. It was going to be equal to that. I was going to take a cruise for $10,000 or put that in. Either I was going to get my shot, and then when I went to look at Myrtle Beach, either I was going to do that. So, needless to say, I'm not oppressed for a vacation. I don't need a vacation. I need to get the things that I need as an older person and getting older for my house. I have to use wisdom. And so, if I have to choose, I chose the best one. You have to send me an email to mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. So, y'all, I'm going to do TikTok because my body hurt. And try to get my hours in. And I'm going to cook. And I'm going to see y'all over there. Tomorrow, I'll come back over here and we'll do some stuff over here. And that way, I won't be stretched so thin. I won't be stretched so thin. All mine's clear. I'm gonna get this plugged up and get it hot. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all helping me out, though. I appreciate it. This is gonna go this way today. See how stiff I am? I'm about to drop stuff. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Somebody ought to tell God thank you. So, I'm going to go get this mess cleaned up and get on TikTok. Thank y'all for putting up with me. And I'll be back. Thank y'all for your shares. Anything y'all done. I see y'all later, honeybees. I'm finna go to TikTok. I'll be over there as soon as I hang this one up. How you hang this up?